What's up, everybody? I am back with another video, and as y'all can see, I am back in the car. And the reason why I'm in the car, and it's at night too, so you see the light on, I had to just sneak out when I can, just so I can get some peace and quiet, because y'all know I have 5 kids. I'm gonna do a vlog too about like a day like in the life of me and my children, my 5 children, but I had to sneak out and just try to get this video out, because like my husband's in there, he's watching the championship and he playing the Xbox, okay? And then the children, they got a lot going on, y'all. It is literally 10 o'clock at night, but I had to get this video out. So I'm going to talk about how your family deal with illness, like your illness, and then also just give y'all a little update. So just stay tuned. Okay, y'all. So I am back to record another video about my lupus update. I'm going to talk about that first, and then I'm going to talk about how your family and your illnesses just all together, about how they're able to deal with it, if they want to deal with it, if they don't. Especially if you're like me, like you have repeat illnesses, like in your family. I know they love you, but okay, I'll get back to that in a minute. But what I want to talk about is I went back to the hospital. I did a vlog on that, like y'all, but I was talking because I was whispering. Because I don't know if y'all been in the hospital, but nurses just keep coming back and forth in there trying to draw blood, trying to do this and that. And I was unable to successfully, do the vlog the way I wanted to. But y'all, I do have pictures and stuff like that I may insert. I don't know. But anyway, y'all, just like I said, I may insert images if, I have the time, or if, I feel like just doing that, because I really don't want to edit this. But okay, I have to. But, and I know a lot of my family members and friends like, girl, leave that hair alone. But y'all, it keep coming down in my face, and I don't want that on my face. But anyway, as I was saying, I went to the hospital, and when I went to the hospital, the reason why, as a matter of fact, I went to the hospital, not for my breathing, y'all. My breathing was fine, actually, this week, because I've been using a breathing machine, at night to kind of make my breathing a little better. So that actually been, working out. So thank you for whoever gave me the idea. But y'all, I went to the hospital because I was having back pain and I was having stomach pain, and that just didn't sit well with me. Yeah, I don't know why I'm trying to look cute in the hospital room after they just told me this crazy news, but feeling cute, might even pose in the hospital room for the nurses. I'm just kidding, but y'all, it's this man next door, and he cussing the nurses out, so that made me kind of get in good spirits. And I'm grateful for that. I mean, only because I just needed to just hear something funny, y'all. Oh, he cussing them out. So I went to the hospital, and when I went to the hospital, they ran a lot of tests. They drew blood. I had a CAT scan done, and it comes to find out, y'all, that I had another bomb to drop on me. Y'all knew about the cancer diagnosis because I've told you back when I beat lymphoma back in 2014. But now with lupus, y'all, nobody wants to hear nothing about cancer, especially when you already battling lupus. But cysts on my ovaries, but the ovarian cysts, I'm not so worried about that. What I was really worried about was the mass on my lungs, because they said they couldn't tell me if it was malignant or benign. And, well, if it was, for all the people that really don't know. Okay, y'all, so if it's malignant, I hope I'm saying this right, it is cancerous. But if it's benign, it's like non-cancerous. It's just like a growth on your, whatever, part of your organ or wherever it's growing. Like, if it's benign, it's non-cancerous. So they don't know yet, and we're hoping that it's not. I just think that, I don't know, y'all. I don't know, but we're just praying that it's not cancerous. But that's what I have to go for. And they told me what was going on. They started me out with antibiotics. I thought they were going to keep me, And in the vlog that I was doing, I was whispering the whole time. I was like, I hope they don't keep me like I had an IV, but they did start me off with fluids, and they gave me antibiotics to start me off, just so anything that's going on, we can just get rid of it. And then they sent me home with antibiotics as well, y'all. And if y'all know my story about my cancer diagnosis, it kind of went the same way. They're sending me to a specialist. I'm looking at the paper, so if it sounds like yeah, I'm looking at the papers. Well, I was looking at the papers just to see if that was all that they told me. But yeah, they told me that, yeah. But I'm really not worried, because I just really just think that it's just like, I don't know. I'm not going to even assume what it is. I'm just going to pray for the best. But that was my little ER visit, y'all. That's what it was about. But I'm feeling a whole lot better, because apparently something was going on. Oh, then they told me I had a little small kidney infection too, y'all. So it's just like lupus. One day you up and one day you down. But let's just hope that with this lupus that's in my body, we just gonna pray that it just leaves me alone and just stop trying to read me, because that's what it's now, y'all. Let's get down to the nitty gritty about what I really wanted to talk about, and that is your family dealing with your illness and how your family deals with your illness. I don't know how, if you have an illness, how your family deals with yours, but yeah, it can be really tough, especially, when I battled cancer, I had a support system of a lot of people sending me, warm thoughts and warm wishes to me. And sometimes I had to do that, because when it's hard to breathe a little bit, because I'm talking too much and I'm lit right now for some reason. I guess since I was watching the games, and Toronto is finally finna get their first, the Raptors are about to get, Toronto Raptors, okay, they're about to get their first championship, and they're gonna beat the Warriors. I'm sorry, y'all, but I'm just not a fan of the Warriors. But yeah, sorry, y'all, to all the Warrior fans. I love y'all too. But just like I was saying, I had already battled cancer, and with cancer, like, I had people who I knew from a long time ago that reach out to me. I had, like, some of my family, not all of them, but most of my family who know that were there. I had friends who came, to send me food, and because they knew that, how hard it was for me and how tough it was to basically battle cancer, especially when you got 5 kids. It's kind of tough, so you just need that type of support. But y'all, it's tough for your family to see you go through that, and I understand, because it seems like I just got a whole lot better, and then bam, here comes lupus. So I'm kind of back down and not doing the best that I would like to do. But y'all, you just all in all, when you're dealing with anything, having a baby, getting married, or I hope I don't cry. I'm a crybaby, but having a baby, getting married, anything, a baby shower, a bar mitzvah, anything, your first communion, you just want your family there, okay? So when you're sick, you want your family there. So, and some people will understand, but some won't. And so that's when you're sick. You just gotta have thick skin. You have to kind of just, start, thinking ahead of time and realizing that you really just have to just explain to them everything that's going on and everything that, you battle with and what you're battling with. And some people have more sensitive family than others. I'm so grateful that my husband and my children, they have been a support system to me at all times. Some of my family don't understand, but some do. I have an auntie, y'all. It don't matter who goes to the hospital in the family, she's always there. She's fed me. Like my auntie Mary, I have to give her a shout out, because like every time I've been to the hospital or anything, ER or whatever, she's there. Like she's there as a support system. But you have to just let them know what you're going through and let them know how hard it is for you, so they can get a better understanding about like how you feel and what you're gonna, like what you need and stuff like that, your needs. Like at this point, I try not to be such a burden on them. And that's kind of crazy that, when you're sick, you can take care of everybody else when you are not sick. But then, like, when you get sick, it seems like everybody like, oh, I don't know what nobody thinks, but I'm just saying, like, in general, like, when you get sick, then everybody be like, oh, she's this and she's that, she's going to be a burden. I don't know if my family or anybody of your family feel that way, but like, you just really just have to explain to them, what you're going through so they can understand better. Some will understand and some just won't because, some are sensitive and some are not. And yeah, it can be tough to see your family member go through this. I know it is, because like if my husband it's just me. If my husband or any one of my family members got sick, like I would be like, just the way I feel about family, it would tear me up. But then I believe in God too, so I know that God is a very present help in the time of trouble. But, and I don't want to, go around saying, okay, I'm sick, y'all, help me out. That's not what I want. But sometimes people just want like support in every aspect of their life. And I'm so grateful, just like I said, for my husband who comes to every appointment with me, be there with me every step of the way. But like, you have to just let your family know, how serious, your disease is or your situation is, so they can understand better, because they can't read minds, y'all, and we have to explain to them, everything that's going on so they can get acquainted with it. Okay, and one thing the first thing I want to address is two things before I get up out of here and go in the house, y'all. Because I know my kids looking at the door like, what my mama doing? But the first thing is how your family can, I'm going to talk about how you can, make things easier on your family like I do. Like, kind of just try your best to just do your best until your best is, is all you can do. Don't put any pressure on yourself to try to, put more stress on yourself and make your condition worse is what I'm trying to say. So do everything that you can. Like, I still get up, I cook for my kids as much as I can, y'all. I still try to clean up as much as I can. But like, I do enough, just so my kids could be okay. And my husband can, still look at me and be like, oh, my wife is still, doing everything. And she's sick. And so that's what you can do. Yeah, just try to make sure that, you do your part. And if you do your part and, you do your best part, not saying don't overwork yourself. It's not what I'm saying, y'all. Don't try to go out your way, to try to make people think or see that, you're still going to be okay. Because if you're not okay, it's okay to say that you're not okay. Okay? And when you need help, you need help. But, take your time and don't overwork yourself. But if, just still try to be the best you that you can. And now to the families, y'all. If you have a family dealing with, an illness like cancer or lupus, like what I'm battling, it's kind of tough, y'all, because I done battle both. It's kind of tough because you don't want to put burdens on your family, and you don't want to, let them do too much for you. And then, because it's not even like family, y'all. When people feel like they're doing a lot for you, they feel like they're doing too much, but they won't tell you. But they're actually feeling that way, actually. But families, the best you can do is just build a support system. It don't matter how you build a support system, because you never know like what that person go through. And if something was to happen to them, God forbid, you're gonna be the first one to cry about it. Because just everybody's supposed to give people flowers while they're here, okay? And that's like an older relative or not. Even if you're young and thriving, you still want your flowers while you're here. So families, if you have a family who is dealing with an illness, make sure you just be supportive and patient and loving as you can. I know sometimes it get tough, especially when you have a family member who is down and out and they can't do nothing for themselves. Please know that in their hearts they really, really, really want to do stuff for themselves, and they really hate that they have to put burdens on you. So the best thing that families should do is just be very supportive. And I'm grateful for the family who be supportive for me. Supportive can even be a phone call just to be like, are you okay? Can I get you anything? Even though we're always going to say no. it's just best just to hear, someone call you and just be like, girl, I've been thinking about you. I hope you're doing good. Not just for sympathy, but just for support, okay? It's a difference between sympathy and support, y'all. And y'all, that's all I wanted to just say. I just wanted to just get that out because I wanted to create awareness, not only for myself and everyone who's battling with lupus, but I also wanted to just get out about the family because the family suffer too, y'all. It brings, especially if you're the person in the family who always doing everything and then now that person had to take up the slack. It's kind of tough, y'all, for real though. That's why I'm grateful that God blessed me with the husband that he blessed me with because he's very supportive and I try to support him as well. But illness can be tough, but if you got a praying family, you got a loving family and a supportive family, everything can work together for the good. So families, once again, just work together. Even the person that's ill, I know it's hard for you right now, but you keep the courage, you keep the strength, you keep moving and being the best you that you can be. And family, please try to be supportive. And y'all, see y'all later.